You know that moment when you're talking to her, and you catch yourself thinking, does she like me? Or am I imagining things? If so, this article is for you. There are 8 psychological signs that reveal her interest without her saying a single word. The third sign is the most unexpected, and it might be your biggest clue to knowing if she's on the same wavelength as you. Read until the end so you don't miss any tips. Sign number 1. She gives you her undivided attention, even in crowded places. Picture a party full of people, noise everywhere, loud conversations, laughter echoing, and you're there, stuck in the middle of the chaos. Now, notice that one woman who seems to have put on invisible noise-canceling headphones, cranking up the volume just to listen to you. She locks eyes with you, flashes perfectly timed smiles while you talk, and acts like the rest of the room is nothing but a disposable backdrop. Coincidence? Not at all. If she ignores her phone, forgets her notifications, and even tunes out a friend who's dying to gossip about an ex, it's because you've achieved something rare. You've genuinely captured her attention. And at that point, my friend, we're not just talking about politeness or basic manners. We're talking about real interest. Want an example? Let's say you're talking about that legendary concert you went to last month. Not only does she listen, but she also asks questions about the band or casually suggests, we should check something like that out together. That's not just a simple, I'm listening to you. That's all I want to know more about you. And her body language? Pay attention. She leans in toward you even when there's plenty of space. It's like her body is silently shouting, come closer, I want to hear more of what you're saying. It's not magic, it's social science. So, the next time a woman seems to block out the entire world to focus on you, don't overlook it. That kind of attention is rare. She's investing in you, and you need to catch the message. I want to know more about you. Sign number 2. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. You tell that joke that, let's be honest, even you don't think is great. Something like, what's the opposite of a motorcycle? A stationary bike, and she laughs like you're Netflix's newest stand-up sensation. Hold up, that's not just politeness. When a woman likes you, even dad jokes turn into comedy gold. Why? Because humor creates emotional connections, and she wants to show you that she enjoys your company. Let's be real, it's not about the joke. It's about the way she uses it to keep the conversation going, make you feel at ease, and show you that with her, even the dullest moment gets a colorful upgrade. Imagine you make a random comment about being a terrible driver, and she not only laughs, but says, let's hope you're not that bad at steering your life. Then she laughs again. My friend, that's interest wrapped in laughter. Another thing to note is the timing. If her laughter is quick, genuine, and comes with a playful tease or joke in return, it's obvious. She's investing in the interaction. On the other hand, if it's just a polite smile and she changes the subject right after, well, let's just say her interest level might be on autopilot. In short, laughter is her way of saying, I like the vibe between us and I want more of it. And the best part? It's contagious. She wants you to feel good, confident, and relaxed. So, the next time she gives you that genuine smile after one of your mediocre jokes, know that it's more than just a compliment to your humor. It's an open invitation to keep the connection alive and thriving. Sign number 3. She finds any excuse to touch you. You know that innocent touch that seems casual, but is packed with intention? Yeah, when a woman is interested, physical contact becomes her secret language. That hand on your arm as she laughs, the casual way she adjusts your shirt, or even that playful tap on your shoulder when you make a joke. Even if it's far from Netflix worthy. All of it translates to, hey, I'm comfortable with you, and I want to get closer. And don't underestimate the power of a simple touch. It triggers neurotransmitters, lighting up her emotional control panel. Picture this. You're telling a story, and she places her hand on your forearm, even if just for a second. That's practically her saying, I'm enjoying being here with you. Now, pay attention to how often this happens. If she's touching you more often than a DJ tweaking controls at a club, it's a fantastic sign. A woman who's not interested will avoid physical contact altogether. But if she accidentally brushes your arm as you're walking together or holds your hand just a second longer than necessary when greeting you, my friend, she's lightly but deliberately testing the boundaries of intimacy. In short, these gestures may be small, but their impact is massive. It's like she's saying, without words, there's something about you, and I want to connect more. The next time you notice these signs, don't ignore them. Play along, respond with ease, and see where it takes you. Sign number 4. She keeps long conversations going and asks personal questions. If a woman is asking you a lot of questions, and not the do you prefer pizza or burgers kind, but deeper ones like what you do in your free time or what your life plans are. Congratulations, you've officially landed on her radar. This isn't just casual curiosity, it's genuine interest. Here's the trick. Pay attention to the kind of questions she's asking. If they're surface level, like enjoying the weather today, she might just be polite. But if she wants to know why you chose your career, what the happiest moment of your life was, or where you see yourself in 5 years, she's trying to access your confidential mode. And there's more. Notice how much effort she puts into keeping the conversation alive. If she's bringing up new topics, revisiting things you've talked about, or even mentioning something you said days ago, like your favorite band or a place you'd love to visit, it means you're taking up a VIP spot in her thoughts. Want an example? Imagine that a few days later, she says, "I thought of you when I saw that poster for the band you like. Did you know they're playing here soon?" That's not just attention to detail. That's premium interest. When a woman invests time and energy into longer, more personal conversations, it's like her saying, "I want to know who you really are, and I'm not interested in just anyone." Use this sign to deepen the connection. Who knows where this exchange might lead? Sign number 5. She shows subtle jealousy when others approach you. Have you ever noticed that when you start talking to another woman, she suddenly seems different? Maybe she starts playing with her hair more than usual, makes a slightly snarky comment, or even joins the conversation like it's no big deal. My friend, this isn't paranoia. It's a clear sign that you've carved out a special place in her mind. Here's the classic scenario. You're chatting in a group, and another woman strikes up a conversation with you. Suddenly, she swoops in with perfect timing, joins in, or makes a funny comment to mark her territory. It's not possessiveness. It's her way of saying, "Hey, he's interesting, and I'm not keen on sharing his attention." Oh. And if she pulls the classic, "Who is that person you were talking to?" or "Do you know her well?" it's a dead giveaway. She's in discreet detective mode, trying to scope out the competition. This isn't drama. It's genuine interest with a splash of healthy competition. The most telling part? It shows she cares. When someone tries to protect their connection with you, it's because they value your attention. So the next time you notice these subtle signs of jealousy, take it as a silent compliment. You're definitely on her radar. Sign number 6. She remembers details about you that even you forgot. If a woman starts bringing up things about you that even you forgot you mentioned, it's because she's paying close attention. For example, you casually mentioned once that your dog's name is Max, and now she's asking, "How's Max? Still waking you up at 6 a.m.?" That's not just a good memory. It's a conscious effort to connect. It's like she's building a personalized instruction manual about you. She knows your favorite coffee order, the team you root for, or even your favorite movie. If she suggests something based on that, like, "Did you know your team's playing next week? We should watch it together." My friend, she's planning her moves with finesse. And the best part? It's not forced. She's not doing it to impress you, but because she genuinely cares about what makes you unique. It's like every little detail is a puzzle piece she's collecting to understand you better. So, when you notice her bringing up these small details, know that she's not just listening. She's valuing what you say. This kind of attention shows you're not just another face in the crowd. You're someone she sees as special. Have you ever wondered how some men can capture a woman's attention, even if they're not physically attractive? There's something they know that you probably haven't discovered yet. This secret may seem simple, but it has the power to completely transform your love life. And the best part? You don't need complicated tricks to pull it off. Want to know what I'm talking about? The truth is, very few people have access to this knowledge, but it's within your reach now. Imagine having the answers you've always been looking for and changing the way you approach relationships to attract the woman of your dreams. Are you ready to take that step? The path to discovery is in the video pinned in the comments. Don't wait any longer to learn more. Sign number 7. She includes you in her plans and future. You know that moment when the conversation is flowing, and out of nowhere, she says something like, "There's a music festival next week. We should go together." My friend, that's not just an ordinary invite. It's a glaring sign that you're part of her plans. Not just for the festival, but maybe for something bigger. When a woman starts including you in her ideas for the future, whether it's something as simple as watching a new series or as ambitious as traveling abroad, it's because you're not just another extra in her life. She wants you as the co-star, or even the lead, in her story. And it's not just about the invitations. It's about the questions, too. If she starts asking, "Have you ever thought about visiting this place?" Or, "Do you like hiking? I was thinking of trying it sometime." She's clearly testing your compatibility and creating opportunities for you two to spend more time together. If this starts happening frequently, like every week she's got a new idea involving the two of you, it's safe to say she's brainstorming ways to keep you close. It's not just about the events. It's about making memories, building a connection, and strengthening your bond. So, the next time she brings up future plans with you in mind, don't let it slip by. Accept the invite, enjoy the moment, and use it as a chance to grow closer. After all, you're becoming an important part of her plans. Sign number 8. She subconsciously mirrors your gestures and behaviors. You cross your arms, and shortly after, she does the same. You tilt your head while talking, and suddenly, you notice she's mimicking your movement. Think it's a coincidence? Not at all. This is mirroring, an unconscious reflection of how in sync she feels with you. The fascinating part? It's not just about gestures. If you're using a laid-back tone or throwing in slang here and there, she might start doing the same. For example, you say, "That band is so awesome," and minutes later, she's calling her favorite restaurant awesome too. It's not copying, it's connection. But it doesn't stop at words and gestures. Mirroring can show up in interests too. You mentioned being a basketball fan, and days later, she tells you she watched a game or even asked a friend about the sport. It's not forced. It's her genuine way of wanting to connect with what makes you happy. Mirroring is like an invisible dance that only happens when two people are on the same wavelength. It's not something she consciously plans. It's a natural response to her interest and connection with you. It's as if her body and mind are saying, "We're on the same page." So, the next time you notice the two of you syncing up, whether it's in gestures, speech, or even interests, know that it's not random. It's one of the deepest signs of compatibility. Embrace that rhythm and keep the dance moving in the right direction. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content like this to finally improve your love life. And don't forget to check out the next video playing on the screen